As of right now, Monday Night Football's finishing up between the Packers and the Lions. Quintez Cephus has caught 4 balls for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. And I understand there's a lot of people out there wondering who this dude is. Who is Quintez Cephus? I'm watching him on Monday Night Football. He's balling out, making big plays. Is he the next man up for the Lions? Well, we're going to look into that right now. All right, guys, we're going to go over the touchdown play right here. The play that you probably saw all over social media. If you haven't, you'll probably catch it on SportsCenter. But Cephus is lined up in the slot. He's got a DB over him, a little bit of outside shade. The other DB here, covering the other Lions wide receiver next to him, is playing inside shade. Looks like they're covering the inside. They do not want them to break over the middle. So let's run this play real quick. So he comes off the line, just straight up, and is just working towards the corner here. They're in zone. You can see he gets a little bump and a little ride out to where he's going. And we lose him here. But he's going towards the corner and he's working his way back towards the quarterback. He's working his way back towards Goff. Goff finds him. He earns the target. And here he goes and brings in the ball. 2 steps in. Pretty play. Really, if you look at it here, there's just no one over there. That's just the open area of the zone. He was able to find that crease, that crevice of the zone, sit there, earn the target, come back to Goff, catch the ball, make the play, and that's what happens. Nothing really fancy off the line of scrimmage here. He's really just getting to his spot because we want this play to be bang bang from what it appears. But they're in zone here, and he is just crossing the DV's face. DV gives him a little push, a little tap, and he's getting to his spot. They're concerned with what's going on the inside. I don't know if there's a safety over top or not, but from what we see from when he earns the target, there's plenty of space for him to make the grab. Like they forgot about him. They were napping on him so bad. And he just makes the catch. Here's the next play on our boy, Quintez Cephus. He's here at the bottom, lined up on the screen. He's got a DB over top of him. Looks like he's head up and possibly a teensy-weensy bit of outside shade. When I say outside shade, the DB would be a little bit on the outside shoulder of the wide receiver. If it's inside shade, it'd be a little bit on the inside, trying to take away the slants or whatever. But looks like mostly heads up. Possibly from this angle, possibly a little bit of outside shade. But it is what it is. So he's going to come off the line of scrimmage. We got a little foot fire here. Bam. And here he's selling the inside. Crosses the DB's face, foot fire, and works inside right there. Bam. The plant step to the outside. Uses it to push off. Look at the DB there. Just flying back. He's on skates right now. Dude's getting fertilized. He's going to grow some dandelions in that spot. He's falling over. He regains his footwork, though. He could have earned the target right there if he really wanted it. But now he's working back to where he's going to be. We lose him here. We don't have all 22. The game's still going on. We're not going to have that. NFL Game Pass has been horrible this year. They're not giving us all 22 when we need it. But here it is. We see him in their target here. 20 does a good job getting with them, staying with them, but it's not enough. Gets his hand up in the air. Good concentration by Cephus. From what I've seen from him over the years from Wisconsin and now with Detroit, this guy's a contested catch savant. And look at him get a little bit of yards after the catch. If it's in his vicinity, he has a chance to bring it down. This isn't like the miracle on ice or anything. Not the greatest play in the world. But still, great concentration. We can't take it for granted. We can't take this play for granted. It's still a good play. What I like is, I'm a sucker for route running. I'm a sucker for the sell before the break. I love the plant step here and how he shakes this DB up and how he's about to fall over. He's just tipping over there. Just looks like he's trying to fly here in this image. Look at the windmill with the arms. You got the man shook. You got the man shook on the slant. So worried about that slant. And then bam, cuts back. Gets the target. Everything's easy here. He doesn't even need that much separation. Look at that. They're still touching a little bit. They're still hand fighting. Breaks off. Catches the ball. Nice play by Cephus. I look for him to have his weeks this year, to have some production for a fantasy football perspective. If you're in a deeper league, you need a wide receiver. Look at him. He's probably going to earn his way for a larger target share. I really like TJ Hawkinson in offense. I like DeAndre Swift. I don't think this is going to be a super high volume offense, but I think this team's going to have to push the ball downfield in some games because of game script. That's where we could see Cephus do his work in the passing game. All in all, he's a good cheap wide receiver to get for your fantasy team. As a wide receiver prospect, I like him at the contested catch point. He is very nuanced in his breaks. What keeps him from blowing up to being a top guy or a high-end guy is he does not have the burst or size-adjusted speed to really wow you, but he wins with technique, he wins with concentration, he wins with strong hands, he does a lot of good things well. He's a good player, he's a ball player, you can't take away from him. He's a later round prospect who is really overcoming the odds and really producing. He's got a lot of grit to his game, and I like me a lot of grit. But I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters, helps fuel me to keep putting out this content for you, going over the game film, helping you guys out with your fantasy team. And I want to thank you again. And I'll catch you next time.